Hello, and welcome to Grocery Bag Training 101. Today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to properly bag groceries, how to add customer service while you're bagging groceries, and the benefits of knowing how to properly bag groceries. So let's get started. Today, I'm going to go over 3 different types of bags. We have our common plastic bag, our paper bag, and our reusable bag. So let's get started. Now, these are usually the easiest bags to use because they have a holder for them that you can pull off of the counter. And commonly with these bags, you want to put in about 6 to 8 items, not making them too heavy and making sure that glass is not touching glass. Otherwise, it is more likely to break. So let's get started. So when you put in groceries, you almost want to make walls as you're doing it to make sure that everything, you can maximize the most space possible. And then, as I said before, you want to make sure that you're not putting heavy things in on top of fragile things. So, when you use items such as chips and a bottle of juice, you don't want to put those 2 things together, otherwise your customer is going to go home with crushed chips. So what you can do, if they only want 1 bag, is lay everything down and then put the chips in on top. Now, you might also have a customer that would like 2 bags. And what you can do is then bag that and then bag the chips separately just to be sure that nothing's going to get broken. Now, moving on to the second part is our paper bag. Now, the beauty of a paper bag is that it can fit more stuff than a plastic bag. Unfortunately, though, it does not have handles. So you want to make sure that you don't bag it too heavily or ask your customer how heavy they would like it. And when bagging a paper bag, you want to make sure to make walls so that so the bag will stay up by itself as you put other things in. And make sure and then, as I said, you want to make sure that you're not sacking it too heavy. And then last but not least, what's becoming popular are reusable bags. Now this is a abnormally large reusable bag, but what's nice about it is you can fit as many things in it as possible. And most people that bring in reusable bags are okay with packing them heavy and whatnot. But as I said before, with plastic and but like I said before, with paper and plastic bags, you want to make sure that you're giving walls to start a basis and keep your bag up. Although some bags now have walls themselves in them. And then you can fit as many things in them as possible while not arranging things to be broken. So then moving on to adding customer service while you are bagging groceries. As you are bagging, you want to make sure that you are constantly smiling at people and constantly asking them how their day is or what they think of the weather, or just spark up a conversation, because then it shows that you're caring about the customer and appreciating their service of coming in. You also want to ask them if they have a bag preference. So asking them if they have paper or would like paper or plastic, or if they have their own bags, just to make sure that they get what they want. You can also, while you're talking with them, watch as the next item comes down so that you make sure that they're bagging properly. So you want to put all cold items together and all cans together and all produce together so that nothing gets smashed or is damaged. And then, last but not least, the benefits of knowing how to properly bag. So, even though many of us are maybe not going into the grocery store business, it is also beneficial to know how to properly bag, as this is good organizational skills, maximizing space, and if you even go to a grocery store that doesn't bag for you, then you will properly know how to protect all of your items and make sure that nothing is damaged. Now, for those of you going into a grocery store business or even retail where they use bags to take your items home in, then you'll properly know how to bag them and be able to impress your trainers as you go through. And so today, then I just taught you guys how to properly bag groceries, how to add customer service to them, and the benefits of knowing how to properly organize and maximize the space of a grocery bag. Thank you.